Namaste and good evening to one and all. Welcome to Leaders Connect 360 episode LC 0177. Leaders Connect 360 is a CSR initiative by Bija Training and organized by the Mask Leadership. My name is Sri Aleki Pooja. I am an author and NLP trainer. Leaders Connect 360 is started with the specific objective of inviting 1,000 plus leaders and create a million leaders. It is an online hub where every Wednesday from 6:30 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. we learn from top management leaders on Zoom Live, and once in a quarter in each city we have an offline networking meet to network, support and grow with the leaders. That's when we call it Leaders Connect More Leaders. Currently, all are muted, and we will be giving you an opportunity to speak to our guest, Mr. Arasu, and panel discussion leader, Ms. Priyanka, on the topic Building a Vision from Idea to Action in the Non-Profit Sector. Before you are unmuted, let me share this episode LC 0177 is being recorded. First time visitors may click on the WhatsApp, FB, and the LinkedIn on the chat box to get updated by joining us in creating more leaders. All in-house are requested to turn on your videos, which will help in making the episode highly interactive. So, are you all ready to interact with our guest and panel discussion leader? Then share a thumbs up or a smiley emoji in the chat box. Thank you. So, before the introduction of the guest, let me introduce Ms. Bhavani, the corporate trainer and the coach, will interact with our guest along with the panel discussion leader, Ms. Priyanka. I shall welcome you all, and over to you, Ms. Bhavani.
Thank you. Thank you, Pooja, right? Right. Thank you, Pooja. Thank you. It's been first time that I'm seeing you during the curtain raiser. You're doing amazingly well. Just one thing, I'm Bhavini. So, good evening and welcome everyone. It's my pleasure and it's a great honor to have you all here back again. It's been interesting week all of us are having, and nothing best can happen without unfolding the fact that we're going to be having another profitable day today. So we begin with a profitable week with a lovely panel discussion that's going to be held with our guest and with our panel discussion leader. So before we begin, good evening, Arasu sir. How are you doing?
Yeah. Good evening. How are you?
I'm all good, Arasu sir. You fine if I call you Arasu? Is that okay?
Yeah, you can call me.
Great. Lovely.
Yeah.
Good evening and thank you for accepting our invitation and being a part of Leaders Connect today. We're looking forward to have an exciting episode with you with knowing how to unfold the actions and knowing how profit is. I'm sure all of us love profit in whichever way it is coming, be it in finance, be it in smile, be it in emotion, be it in happiness, anything. So we're all looking forward to have that one from you. And hi, Priyanka. How are you? Long time no see. Hope all good.
Hi, good evening, Arsu sir. Hi, good evening, all.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening, Priyanka. Yes.
Good evening. Great. Lovely to have you both online. Before we begin, can we have the introduction video from Mr. Arul, please? Thank you, Arul, for that lovely video that you shared. I'm already impressed with Mr. Arsu's profile. You
Yeah.
like healthy and wealthy profile you have, sir. Such an amazing trust that you have for empowering the dropouts, having an amazing educational background for helping the women. So it's like very impressive, sir. Thank you,
Yeah.
and we're so pleased and happy to have you today, sir. So
Yeah.
without taking much time of yours,
Yeah.
I would request Priyanka to take over so that we can have a wealthy and healthy panel discussion round now. Thank you,
Yes.
Anita.
Thank you.
Priyanka.
So, hi, good evening, sir,
Yeah.
and good evening to all.
Yeah.
So, first of all, I really want to thanks Arul because I'm working in Ambuja Foundation, sir, and this is a complete NGO. So, when I got to know about you, sir, so I was very excited. So, what are the things and what are the questions I can ask from you? So, thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Welcome.
with due permission, shall we start, sir?
Yeah, please.
Thank you so much, sir. So, sir, my first question, sir, what are the key elements of a compelling vision in the non-profit organization,
Yeah.
and how do you align stakeholders around it?
Yeah. The compelling vision in the nonprofit sector should inspire and unite people around the shared goal. It should have the following key elements of a compelling vision. One is the clarity and simplicity. The vision must be very simple and it should be more with clarity and it shouldn't be ambiguous. Second thing is that it should be inspirational and aspirational. The third one is it should focus on impact. The next one is inclusivity, and also it should align with the core values,
Yes, sir.
and also uh, the vision should engage the stakeholders in creating a vision process. And also, the vision should also enclose with consistent communication with the stakeholders and the roles and responsibilities of the stakeholders should be defined and we should create a shared purpose and foster collaboration. With this, an NGO can um, have a clear vision in the nonprofit sector.
Okay.
Yeah,
So thank you so much, sir. Sir, as you explained about collaboration,
yeah,
collaboration is very important, sir, we think, because
sure.
in Geo, sir, there are so many people who join, but their vision and missions are somewhere it is related to the company and somewhere it is not. So I
Yeah,
think collaboration is there, and I think, sir, if that vision and mission is just it just help the employee. If it
sure.
is able, if they can connect with the company, so it helps the employee also and the
Yeah,
company also to get success.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
yes, sir.
Yeah, the vision should be achievable. It shouldn't be like too big and just it will be in the paper. It can't be achievable.
Okay.
So
Yes.
the vision and should mission should align with each other, and it should be part of the need of the community.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
yeah,
much. So, moving to the next question, sir.
yeah.
How can nonprofit effectively turn an idea into actionable goals and measurable outcomes?
Yeah, yeah. So nonprofits can effectively turn an idea into actionable goals and measurable outcome by following the structured approach. One,
Yes, sir.
to start with clear idea. So before setting up, we should have a clear idea what to do. The
Yes.
second one is we need to set up a SMART goal that could be achievable. So it shouldn't be just vague. So it should be achievable. The third one is we can break down the goals into actionable steps. Yeah.
Yes.
So and also we need to plan the resources and mobilization. So we need to keep the resources on a consistent manner so that the programs which we are taking up will go without any break. And also we need to develop measurable outcomes. So that is more important. So without making an evaluation, we cannot go further. And also we have to evaluate and adjust with the situations. And also we have to make a report on the outcome. And also, for example, we should have a clear-cut idea of, for example, to support, for example, 100 girl children by raising support of $50,000 for a period of 12 months. So this kind of concrete uh, strategic planning will improve.
Strategic
Yeah,
planning.
yeah.
Sir, can you explain the fourth point which you have said, the resources on a consistent manner? Any examples, sir, with this, sir, please?
Yeah. The fourth point, right?
Yes, sir. Resources on a consistent manner after the actionable steps.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. No, we need to plan in such a way that raising a financial need of the organization by collaborating with national and international agencies. And so we need to have a regular uh, flow of income so that there won't be any hitch in the programs um, for execution. And also, the resources are the key factor for an NGO to go forward. Otherwise, everything will come to a standstill. So, so we need to have people who can consistently support the organization.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So what challenges do non-profits face when scaling their vision, and
Yeah.
how they can overcome them?
Yeah. So there are n number of challenges for an NGO for its basically their existence. And also there are ways and means they can also overcome. For example, the first one, every NGO will say that there are limitations with their funding. So, like, so there is no guarantee that an NGO will get support next month. So we need to keep our finances safely so that in case of any kind of exigency, the NGO should manage. So the funding limitations are there. So that is the first point where the NGO will face a challenge. And there is a solution for it also. We need to find out uh, uh, diverse funding sources that will help us in making our fund flow. For example, we can um, we can have our local resources. NGOs are motivated to raise local support. The NGOs who are making getting local support are considered as the best one because the local community is recognizing an NGO and what they are doing. So when we are able to reach the local people, it will be easy for us to reach the people living in overseas. So local resources are the best one for an NGO.
Yes, sir.
And this can also be improved by building relationship with the donor, and that will help us in a long run for an NGO to get support. And the NGOs may concentrate on long-term donors. So there are plenty of donors who can support NGOs for 10 years and 20 years, so they can pay a little more attention towards them.
Yes, sir.
The most important thing to have a long-term donor is the transparency. See, we need to convince the donor, the local donors and the international donors, that we are working in a transparent way. So that is the best way of attracting new donors. When they have a small doubt, definitely it could lead to a big disaster. Also, the donor will not make any kind of donations, and also they will share this with other donors also. That will spoil our reputation. So transparency is the best way to motivate other people and to have a sustainable revenue. The second challenge is the operational capacity. Like NGOs are not, most of the NGOs are struggling with operational capacity. We are not good in technology, to be honestly say, because we work in the community. We struggle in coping up with the latest technology. So NGOs should equip themselves by recruiting people who can help us in social media, marketing, all the uh, latest communication skills. So NGOs should also invest on it. The operational capacity is a big challenge for an NGO. The third one is the mission alignment. So when we start an NGO, we will have a kind of mission. So sometimes it may get diluted, or it may diversified, or it may be stretched in a different form. So the NGOs uh, should be with the core objective. So deviation from this may bring kind of a disaster, and sometimes the donors will not be happy with that. So we should also be uh, with the core, with the objective. And also there are, sometimes, for example, there is a disaster, so the NGOs will jump into supporting the people. For example, there is a tsunami or earthquake, so NGOs we are deviating to the immediate need. So that is also a big challenge. Sometimes we have to leave the core activity and then take up a new one.
Yes.
So that is the uh, thing. And also the engaging stakeholders is also a big challenge. So sometimes difficult for us to engage the stakeholders. So they don't support when we request them to come forward to attend a meeting, or to make an invitation to collaborate with them. So that engaging the stakeholders is also a challenge. And the other thing is the legal and regulatory barriers, like the change of government rules and policies. So the NGOs are not aware of the changes brought out by the government. So they are not aware of it, and that would bring a big issue. So NGOs should also be aware,
Yes.
and to have a legal consultant or a person who is uh, good in accounting system to support the NGO, uh, and to uh, provide information on the latest amendments and all. So that's also a big challenge for an NGO. And also the sustainability of the programs is also a big challenge. Sometimes the uh, programs may not be sustainable, just because it may not be suitable for the community where they are working, or sometimes the uh, um, crunch in the resources of funds. So that could also be a challenge for an NGO.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, there is one question. I should ask or not, sir. If you permit, shall I, sir?
Yeah, please, please.
Sir, most of the people nowadays, they think that NGO is just a business.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what are your takeaway? Because, sir, you are very experienced in this field, sir. I'm very sorry if I ask these questions, sir. I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
But I just want to clarify on this thing, sir. Please, if you
Well,
permit. Thank you.
what you said is 100% right, and I agree with you. That is why we have all the NGOs. When they want to grow, they should be transparent, especially with finance.
Hmm.
And also, the local support, the local report definitely will improve um, the reputation of NGO.
Yes, sir.
And also, like whatever we do, people are watching. So, for example, the accounts should be transparent, and we should not be get blacklisted, and we need to obey the government rules and regulations. Now the rules have become very tight, and we are closely monitored by the government and income tax department.
Yes, sir.
And we have to be very, very careful. So earning a bad name is very simple. In a day, we can earn it. To have a reputation, we need to work for years together.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
yeah,
Okay. So, sir, my next question.
yeah.
Sir, how important is community involvement in moving from vision to action? And what strategies can be used to ensure engagement?
Yeah, it's a crucial for moving a nonprofit's vision into action. It fosters ownership, ensures the needs and aspirations of the beneficiaries are met, and strengthen the sustainability of initiatives. And these are all the community involvement. Um, and I can explain to you how this is important. And
Yes, sir.
yeah, uh, the understanding the real needs is the most important thing, and uh, building a trust and ownership, and enhancing the cultural relevance, and sustainability and long-term impact, creating a local champions. These are all the um, community involvement.
Yes.
And also we can do participatory planning, and we can collaborate with the local leaders, and we can provide capacity building for the stakeholders. That will also help a lot. And I repeat once again, the transparency and open communication will improve.
Yes, sir.
And incorporating the feedback is also a good tool. And also creating a volunteering opportunity is also good for the community involvement. And we can also celebrate the achievements together, and not only by the NGO, with the beneficiaries. And this will also, I mean, leveraging the social media and technology will also will improve, and community-led monitoring and evaluation will help us a lot.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah,
A very nice point, sir. Sir,
yeah,
like celebrating the events nowadays, sir, it is very important. It's
yeah,
small rewards, small appreciation
yeah,
should
yeah,
be given to the employees so that
yeah,
they can think about their next step in the organization.
yeah. Definitely, the social media will help a lot because always, as you said, the community
Yes, sir.
is very much skeptical about the charities because they believe that charities are making money. So we need to
Yes, sir.
So we need to show the community what we are doing. Otherwise, people will say that they get overseas funding and they raise local funds, and they use it for their own purpose, and it is
Yes.
not being used for the purpose for which it was donated. So we need to make sure the community aware of what we are doing.
Yes, sir.
Sure,
Thank you
sure.
so much, sir.
Thank you.
And the main point was a transparency, sir, because in
Yeah,
most of the points that you have covered, this is
yeah,
very important point which
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah, yeah.
transparency and open communication.
Yeah. So now, Prime Trust, we are collaborating with the Dhoni Foundation in Bangalore. So
Okay.
they provide capacity building. So now they equip the NGOs to work in a professional way. So all our accounts are uh, taken care by the third party. So which means that we have no control over, we can spend, and it is controlled by the third party. So that gives a transparency.
Yes, sir.
So we can't do anything beyond the stipulated rules and regulations. So that will help us. And with their collaboration, we'll be able to meet more people,
Yes, sir.
and uh, definitely this will help us. So we can't write the accounts by ourselves, so it is monitored by the third party.
Yes, sir. Thank you
Yeah,
so much, sir.
yeah,
So, sir, my next question, sir. Sir, how can non-profit leaders maintain motivation and focus throughout the journey
yeah,
from ideation to implementation? Very important question, sir.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, I'm happy to answer this
Yes,
because
thank you, sir.
so every time, like when we start the charity, we begin with an ambition, we begin with a vision and mission. Sometimes we face a lot of hurdles, and we are not appreciated by many all the time. So we are discouraged, and we are criticized, and we have started this organization to make money. So all this criticism will definitely hamper our um, running fast. So we just ignore whatever they say. We take the good things from the other people, and also we go towards the mission. So God has given this opportunity to serve for the needy and poor. So we work for it, and uh, we don't take it too much when we are criticized. Also, we take criticisms if it is appropriate, and if it brings a kind of change.
Yes.
So no one can escape, no NGOs can escape uh, from the discouragement from the people. And how we can overcome this? We can make visit lot of we can make field visits on many times, and we can see the beneficiary. That will give us a good joy. For example, I go to our home for the abandoned girl children. They call me as dad, and that makes me very happy. And then they bring their notebooks, and they show their marks, and they show their drawings to me. And definitely we forget all the worries, whether it's a problem with the finance or with other government stipulated rules and regulations. We forget everything, and the children are around me, and that makes us very happy. When we go to our evening school program, there are more than 100 children, so they come to me, and then so this kind of
Very nice.
uh, visiting the community, visiting the programs will definitely will boost our energy. So that's how I get rid of all the uh, uh, disappointments, sometimes frustrations. So I overcome through this. And also,
Yes.
with we can always surround with a good network. So like-minded people will complement what we do. So always we keep this, and also sharing with other NGOs what they do. So that will also improve our morale. Also, the uh, people working in the NGO sector, no, they can't uh, I mean, define a time to work and sleep. So sometimes we have to work on late night, get up at early morning, and then go to the field. So the leaders of the NGO should take care of their health. So which is most important, because the uh, all the work are revolving on one person, which is, I don't agree with that, but the responsibilities should be distributed to many. Still, the NGO leader should take care of his health, and when he is fit, he can support more people. And also, we have to be very flexible and kind with the people, and we should not uh, create more, increase the number of people who are disappointed with the organization. So always we have to be kind, and take care of their uh, personal things to help them. So this way we can have a good relationship that will boost our energy. And also the NGO leaders should take care of the long-term vision. For example, if I want to support 100 children this year, so my focus will be on supporting those 100 children. So that will also uh, make myself active, and I don't get disappointed. So as I told you, like visiting the community on a regular basis will definitely bring a good change, and good energy we can get it.
Yes, sir.
So also we can have a frequent interaction with the volunteers and the staff members, and the beneficiaries will also uh, uh, improve our energy, and uh, so we can work actively when we speak a lot with the people to whom we are working. So this way the NGO leaders can keep themselves active, so we can run for a long assistance.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes. Thank you so much, sir. Sir,
yeah,
very nice point, sir, that
yeah,
leader should be very kind and leader should understand the people.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because sometimes it happens, there are a lot of pressure that employee face. But if
Sure,
leader is
sure,
supportive,
sure, sure,
that it always help people
sure.
get a stability in an
Yeah,
organization. They
yeah,
never move on, sir.
yeah,
Thank you so much, sir. Discussion was so wonderful, sir.
yeah.
And all of, sir, thank you so much.
Welcome,
Thank you, sir.
welcome.
Over to Bhavni, ma'am.
Thank you, Priyanka. Thank you so much for the lovely panel discussion round that we had. Thank you also, sir, for your
Thank you,
beautiful
madam. Thank you.
and for your beautiful understanding of sharing the knowledge and
Yeah,
information about the NGO.
yeah,
I'm sure that NGO is something which people still know only as the abbreviation of it as a non-governmental organization, but
yeah,
they really know what goes inside an
yeah,
NGO.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Sure, you have given a lot of beautiful insight for it. Also, I could observe, sir, that you have a habit of noting down all the points and
yeah,
reconnecting and reiterating. So this itself shows that you have
yeah,
built
yeah,
yourself
yeah,
way in a line that has helped the NGO where it is now. And I'm sure that when you get the credit of a, a person calling you appa or dad or whatever it may
yeah,
be,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it is the most beautiful gift that you can get in return from them. So
yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
yeah,
beautiful thing, sir. Very many
yeah.
congratulations for that
Thank you.
lovely
Thank you,
gesture that
madam.
you are sharing and helping the society in whatever best capacity that you are sharing and
Yeah,
doing. So yes, thank you so much, Arsu, sir.
welcome,
So
welcome,
this
madam.
leads us to the next segment of the event of having open discussion. So if anybody wants to ask any questions, please feel free to ask away the questions to our guest and to our panel discussion leader. Yes. Any questions there? Great. Lovely. So I have one question, sir. Can I ask you that?
Yeah, please.
Yes. So NGO is something like in my school studying days and during my college days and all that. There was a very broad social understanding which was led to all the students to be a part of NGO or do some services to any society which is extending any work culture or any social cause culture. But
Yeah,
as and how time goes by, I'm able to see that somehow people are not that connected to the cause that has been raised, or to the cause that has been the effort behind the cause that has been put. So as and how times are going, I'm able to feel that people are not able to give that same support like how it was on the initial time. So
um,
help me
no,
understand how is that, because now we are so many social platforms have come, so much of awareness has come, as you already mentioned, and talking about
yeah,
transparency and communication and everything. Still,
yeah.
that is fair. The people take time to sensitize to the cause. It is not an immediate thing that people get to sensitize. So if you can just check, help me understand why does that happen actually?
People are there still. No, we get a lot of local volunteers. They are willing to come and
Sure.
um, teach children. So
Right.
we get students from medical colleges. They come and do health checkup, and also they teach the children about the first aid. And we
Okay.
have students from engineering colleges
Hmm.
and from government arts colleges. It all depends on the NGO and
Correct.
its impact in the community and its reputation. So,
Okay.
and
Right.
also when our presence is there in the social media, people easily they come.
Okay.
And also, we get around 45 students every year from one of the business schools in Bangalore. And
Okay.
also, we get regular students from SP Jain Institute of Management, Mumbai. So they
Okay.
all,
Yeah.
so throughout the year, we have students. And
Okay.
also, we have different groups, WhatsApp groups we have. So
Okay.
people are there and we share what we are doing. And people are
Hmm.
approaching us. I don't think still people are showing a lot of interest on what we are
Hmm.
doing. So
Okay. Okay.
it all depends on the NGO and
NGO. Yeah.
how
Mm.
it has got its own reputation in the community.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right. you also reach out to the mass of colleges and schools and all that, sir, for
Yeah,
your community services and everything.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you have based in Chennai as well, sir?
No, we don't have.
You don't have. Okay.
No,
Okay.
we don't have.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Arsu. So please do
Thank
remember
you.
and know me. If you want to open anything in Chennai, I'm always available. So you can
Definitely,
want to
definitely.
I will always
It's a
want to be a part of anything that I've learned this from my dad. I lost my dad, so I can
oh
understand all the things that my dad used to do.
yeah.
So I'm not been able to share my services that frequently. But yes, if you have any such plans ever, do let me know. So I'll be very happy to extend my
It's a
service.
pleasure, madam. It's a pleasure. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
We
Thank you,
can
sir.
make some programs there.
Definitely, so I'll be very
Sure,
happy.
sure,
I
sure,
can
sure.
also help you with students and all of that. So that shouldn't
Wonderful.
be at
Yeah,
all. Anything
wonderful.
you need, do let me know, sir.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. So we have one more question coming up from Giri sir. Hi, Giri sir.
Yeah,
How are you?
Fine.
yeah, yes, sir.
Yes, Giri sir.
Yes, thank you, Bhavani, for volunteering NGO.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
and
yes, Giri sir.
yeah, today the question has been very nice question asked by Priyanka. Really, I loved it because nowadays the NGO suffering like anything. Okay, that is separate part. What I feel is as an entrepreneur, how we have to be a part of NGO. Already we are having some CSR responsibilities to harvest rainwater, water management, and then what are the new technologies coming? We are collaborating with the people and we are educating the people. The final question is how to be an entrepreneur part of NGO. It's NGO means it's a 100% genuine NGO. I am asking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we are looking for partnership with corporates. So our doors are open always for the corporates to collaborate with us. So there are plenty of ways you can be a part of it. Maybe if you have technology, you can help us. And we are working in the community. We can be a good connector between the community and the corporate. So we can make you to connect with the community and whatever field you wish to do, you are most welcome to do. So all the facilities will be carried out by us, and we will identify the place and the beneficiary, and you are most welcome. You can do whatever you want for the community.
Great.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Lovely.
simple concept we have is Neerindri Amayadu Ulagu. Because
yes,
when the water is exist, then only other living creatures will live there. So
definitely.
every house should have rainwater harvesting structure.
Yes, sir. Yes,
We
sir.
have very good plan how to recharge every house with water. So that I want to collaborate with you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's a pleasure, sir. It's a pleasure. I can share my number also. We can, if you wish, I can meet you when I'm at Chennai. So we can sit together and we can make a detailed plan.
19th
If the
October would
brand
be a very
ambassador
nice
is
date to meet, sir.
Bhavani, you are the brand ambassador for this.
That's
You are
why I
appointed
said
without
19th
salary.
October would be a very nice date to meet everyone, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
without salary, we have appointed you.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank
yeah.
you, sir. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much,
Thank
sir.
you. We
There's
will
one
do,
more.
sir. Yeah.
Lovely.
Yes.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. So, Giri sir, are you got your answer, sir? Maybe proceed.
Yes. Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
Giri. Thank you. So I can see there's one more question raised by Prakash as well. So I'll take Prakash first, and then Priyanka, can I come back to you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Thank you, Priyanka. Thank you. Yes, Prakash, you have a question?
Yeah, hi. Thanks very much, Bhavani.
Hi,
And thank
Prakash.
you very much, Mr. Arasuza, for being our guest
Thank
of
you.
honor.
Thank you.
It's been a great pleasure for us. And
Yeah.
right time, in fact, I believe Mr. Arul was interacting with you. And Leaders Connect 360 has been so many episodes we have completed, 176 episodes we have completed as a CSR. And for all the members who have been here as well, maybe I'm unable to turn on my video at this moment of time, but I'm
Yeah.
happy to. As Arul also has been interacting, we have been interacting saying that we are also converting this Leaders Connect 360 as a social trust. And
Yeah.
we've been initiated through our auditor,
Yeah.
which is through, which because this whole objective of what we are talking about, leaders creating more leaders, adds a lot of value. And
Yeah.
our mission itself is also that we are inviting 1,000+ leaders to create
Yeah.
1,000,000 leaders.
Yeah.
And today we are at the 177th episode.
Yeah.
Inviting 1,000 leaders is a journey, and it's definitely a 15 years journey is going to go for us.
Yeah.
For that, we're also seeking help and support of each other. So
Sure.
one quick question I have, Mr. Arasu sir,
Yeah.
is how do we really seek help? Because all of this time we have been very interacting and open, but seeking help from others is becoming a challenge. Let me very openly ask you this question here.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do we really seek help from, now we, as you said, corporates it could be, or seeking help from other people as well to grow for ourselves? So any pointers would you like to share from your experience will add
Yeah.
value here, sir.
Yeah, definitely. You should have a structure, first of all. Either
Yes.
you can register your organization as a trust or a society or a company. There are three ways you can register.
Yes.
So you can raise support, you can seek support only when you are a registered organization. So
Mm.
people won't help you to an individual. So you have to, first of all, register yourself as a trust, which is very
Yes.
simple. You can have two people to form a trust. And then slowly you can uh, make your activities happening, and you can work with the compliances, for example,
Mm.
ATG and 12AA. So this will help you to raise donations. It's not a big deal. When you have good contacts, uh, definitely they will help you, and you can run your mission very smoothly. So
Mm.
without setting up an organization, it would be definitely a difficult job, and people won't show much interest on making a donation to an individual.
Mm.
Yeah,
Very true.
yeah,
Very true. Certainly
yeah,
rightly
yeah.
mentioned. So we're on the track. So
Yeah.
definitely Akhil and Bhavani also will stay in touch with you, sir. They all a
Sure,
part of
sure. No,
all are one.
I can be of some help to you if you need a kind of registration and compliances. I can be of help to you.
You are my
Sir,
next best friend, Arsu, sir. Thank you so much.
certainly, sir, we will stay in
Thank you,
touch.
thank you, thank you.
Like to know
Yeah,
your
yeah.
guys more to proceed
Definitely,
forward to.
definitely, definitely. We are there more than 25 years, and we know each and nook and corner, so won't be a
Because
problem at all.
you shared, RSS, sir, what all you were sharing today, I was able to only sense and understand that how this community has been developed. And I need to really thank Mr. Sendil, Rashmi, Priyanka,
Yeah,
and all. Thanks very much for awesome
yeah,
time every
yeah,
week after week coming. And there's so many people, sir, not only these people, they have turned on the videos, so I'm able to quickly see them. But others, there are many people who are really supporting from behind.
yeah,
And I really need to thank each one
yeah,
of them from the bottom of my heart to really share that, because of so many
yeah,
people, this community is really growing and we are helping each other. We're
yeah,
supporting
yeah.
each other. So
Yeah, definitely. We
great.
need to wait, because
Yes.
Rome was not built on a day. So we need
Yes.
to be patient, and
Certainly.
definitely when we have a clear mission and vision, definitely we will grow. We have to
Yes.
just wait, and we have to be persistent.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
We will
Right?
do. Thanks.
yeah,
Thanks very
Absolutely.
much, Mr. Arasan. Over to
Absolutely,
you,
sir.
Arpan.
yeah,
Please go.
yeah.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir. Thank you
Yeah,
for that question. So, in understanding and benefit of Arsu, sir, I would just like to share that Prakash is the backbone for this Leaders Connect structure
yeah,
that we're
yeah,
having.
yeah,
And hence, the episode and platform of thanking and greeting was all shared so that everybody is aligned and in
yeah,
awareness that,
yeah,
we are very grateful for all the continuous support and all the continuous encouragement that everybody's sharing with us. So,
definitely.
the best thing that we're having.
Yeah,
Also, one more thing, Arsu sir, as you very clearly said, the Rome was not built in a day. I'm very
yeah,
sure that when the purpose, the mission and vision is pure, things
yeah.
automatically will come in line
Sure,
when it's the right
definitely,
time. So
definitely.
I'm sure that we had to come to 177th episode to meet you, sir, in order to know that we
Thank
are in the
you,
right paths
thank
of
you.
your trust and
Yeah.
you able to help us. So
Yeah,
thank
it's a good platform, and we know each other, and we complement what we do, and
you.
it's a kind of symbiotic growth, and
Right.
I think it will bring a lot of benefits for
Well,
everyone, And we would like to meet you. And thank you very much for giving me this opportunity and share what we do.
Definitely, sir. Definitely. One last question I'll quickly take from Priyanka. Is that okay, Arasu, sir?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Thank you, Arasu, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
Priyanka, you
Thank
can
you,
have
ma'am,
it.
and thank you so much, sir. Sir, my last question is, sir, I'm also working in Ambuja Foundation. So in
Yeah.
Ambuja, sir, there are a lot of sectors. We are working in community. We are working in a program of community development. We are working in CD, that is Skills Entrepreneurship Development Institute.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of projects like water, health in community I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And health sector is there, water is there,
Yeah.
and federation is also there where we're working for the women empowerment. So FPOs are also there. So how your organization can also help us in all these things, sir? Because we can connect with you if you permit, sir.
Yeah,
So
it's a pleasure. It's a gift from you, I would say. First of all, most of the NGOs are not competent to collaborate with the corporates because the expectations of the corporates are not fulfilled by the NGOs because corporates are looking into the structure of an NGO and how they are being run and how they are making their records. So we have to be competent in carrying out their the rules and regulations stipulated by them. So now our NGO is being equipped with another NGO foundation, the Dhoni Foundation. So all our system is, transparent and they guide us how to do a professional style of working. So they are behind us. For example, if I make a proposal to Ambuja Foundations, definitely they will be behind us in how to make a good proposal. And so we can give a proposal and definitely we'll be happy to collaborate with you in the areas where you are interested. And if it comes under our purview. So definitely it would be a good chance, a good choice also. Thank you very much. And
thank you so much.
maybe you can send me, maybe you can share your email so that I can send you all the details and let us work together.
So I can share in the message, sir.
Yeah,
In the chat box.
Please.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Please.
Thank you,
So we are
Priyanka.
working in the
Thank you.
water sanitation project. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Water. Yes, sir. It is also there. And sir, your organization is in Pondicherry.
Yeah.
It is also in other cities. If I just search in Google also,
Yeah, please.
search.
So yeah, we work in Kadalur district and Villupuram district. So two districts in Tamil Nadu and Puducherry. At three places we are working. So we concentrate on water sanitation and rural health mission and support for the homeless and women empowerment programs and awareness creation and to support children. So there are 6 core activities we are making.
Very nice, sir. Great, sir.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Priyanka. I'm sure you've got the most profitable answer today for the question.
Thank you, ma'am.
Lovely, great. So moving on to the next segment quickly. I'm sure Rashmi's been waiting for the quiz hour to go on because she's been waiting for the question to ask. So yes, Rashmi, the quiz segment, you can please right away give the question so that we can all benefit of the answer that's going to be coming up.
Thank you, Bhavini. Arsu sir, it was such a insightful discussion. So many facets about NGO have been discussed. My question is simple. I'm just sharing it in the chat box and also reading it out for your benefit. Which statement is incorrect? Think carefully. How can non-profit leaders maintain motivation and focus throughout the journey from ideation to implementation? Engage in field visit. Surround yourself with like-minded people. Leaders should be careful of their health, and leaders should focus on long-term mission. Which one is incorrect? So think carefully. Which one is incorrect?
Is it in the chat box?
Googling.
Let me check.
Yes, it's in the chat box, sir. You can have the chat box. So we've got the first answer D by Priyanka, the fastest one.
Which one is incorrect? So think carefully. Which
Right,
one is
right.
incorrect?
Okay,
I
out of the
urge
many
you to think
options given.
carefully.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Please use your mind, please use your focus, and please use your attention while you read all the options and tell me
Options.
which one is incorrect.
All right. So we are having flow of answers coming up. C, A, E, D, B. So almost everybody's given all options for Rashmi.
No, see, all of these options are correct. None of these options are incorrect. So
Oh, lovely.
that's why I
Good one,
kept
Priyanka.
urging that please read.
Well,
So,
good one,
sometimes
Rashmi.
you have to think out of the box. When you're
Yeah,
given
I
a
agree.
question, you're just thinking in that lines that which one is incorrect. Maybe
Yeah.
everything is correct. That is, that was the idea.
Right, yeah. Lovely, lovely,
Yes, no,
Rashmi. What
madam.
did
That's
you
why
say,
I
Priyanka?
put a DD. The answer also. No one put this. Out of box thinking. Everyone was putting A, B, C, D. I put DD. I am the winner.
No one is a winner.
Yes, Rashmi, you could go away. You could declare who's the winner for the quiz today.
There's no winner for this because everyone has given an incorrect answer.
Yes, madam. I told the DD out of box thinking.
But on a
Alright.
serious note, I think so. This is one of the most insightful discussions I've heard on Leaders Connect because talking about NGO in a structured manner is very important. So thank you, Priyanka, for the wonderful questions. Arul, thank you. Thank you, Bhavini, and thank you, Arasu sir.
Thank you,
ma'am.
madam.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Arul. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rashmi. Thank you. So, understanding about the thing, I'm sure Arul will be able to take the rightful decision to share the quiz prize if there's any after discussing with Rashmi after the episode. To the benefit of everyone, the prize is going to be the Blueprint to Abundant Success by Mr. Bhaskaran J. So, yes, Arul will be able to take the decision by talking to Rashmi after the episode. So, thank you, Rashmi, for that lovely question with the tips at the tail that has made people to think and get to know what could be the possibility of the answers. So moving on to understanding about some important highlights that we're going to be having at Leaders Connect is the first one is the most important part of my soul, which is coming up as Rocket Goals on the 19th of October. And that is the most important site and attraction. So I'm looking forward for all you beautiful people to be a part. Rashmi, I haven't seen you. Priyanka, I haven't seen you. Please make sure you're there. It's been a long time. We haven't seen.
Yes,
We've only
ma'am.
been a video call. So please make sure you're there. Arsu sir, as I
Yeah.
mentioned, 19th October would be a very good time to meet.
Definitely.
And
I will be
we
there.
will be able to have a lot of insightful discussions. So
Sure.
look forward for you as well. So it's going to be
Yeah.
on 19th October, sir. It is going to
Yeah.
be in Tavera Hotel
Okay.
at Chennai. So it's going to be from evening, so around 6 o'clock, 5 to 5, followed by dinner. So yes, I will be looking
Okay.
forward for all. And at the end of the event, we're going to be having a lot of surprise as it is a Navratri month. So we're looking forward for a nice get together of all of you people. So please come prepared for a houseful package of entertainment and learning and growing together. And
Thank you.
another insightful understanding about our Leaders Connect episode is our next week's guest is Mr. Gautam, who's the founder of Art Kingdom. So yes, as you can see, the flyer is being shared by Arul. So that's going to be on the 9th of October, Wednesday, 6:30. Art is something which is a very beautiful skill. We all need to grow in our art, hone our art. So yes, looking forward to have a very engageful session with all of you. Looking forward for all of you to share this flyer with all the ones who you know, all the ones in your office, for all the ones surrounding your environment, your friends, colleagues, whoever it may be. Let us all together take a small step, sitting at our ends of comfort and sharing a benefit of knowledge to everyone. So looking forward for all of you to share this so that we all can benefit and learn from each other. So moving on to the next segment, I'm looking forward for Sandal sir today. After a long time, I'm going to see him talk and give the summary of the beautiful session that we had with Mr. Arasu. So yes, Sandal sir, thank you for doing the summary honors today.
Thank you very much, Bhavani. Thank you, Maria Arasu sir, and
Thank you.
for a real more insightful session. The message was more articulating about the upliftment of the needy people. It was really wonderful session.
Yeah.
So as time keeps pressing, I just have been given only 2 minutes. So I don't know how to make 2-page notes in 2 minutes. So let me try.
Yeah.
So we started with the key elements with the compelling vision, which says that ideas should be meaningful with impact, inspiration, and aspiration. Vision should be clear and with clarity. Vision should align with the core values. Vision should also encourage the stakeholders, and you should have measurable and achievable targets. Vision should have a consistent communication with stakeholders to foster collaboration. Coming to the next actionable goal and measurable outcome, we discussed about the clear idea and goals should be achievable. Breakdown of goals into actionable steps. We also touched upon the resources that should be a very consistent manner. For example, this question was deep dived to understand what exactly it means. So we're talking about the collaborating with national and international agency for a regular flow of income for the execution as to go forward. Next, we also spoke about the evaluating the actionable goals and how we can measure the outcome so that the outcomes gets reported. Next, we spoke about the strategic planning to have actionable goals. We also touched upon the challenges while scaling up the vision. So where we said that funding, there is a limitation in funding as there is no guarantee for a solid source. We also got some insight about how we need to find some diverse funding source for a solid fund flow. Also, we need to build good rapport with the local community and resources are the best way for the NGO to build relationship with the donor for long term. So all the important topic what we touched here is the transparency in communication with the donor helps to motivate and sustain the revenue. Coming to the community involvement in transforming the vision into action, we discussed about the operational capacity and also recruit people in social media so that we get a better reach out to marketing as well as to ensure smooth operation capacity. The mission with respect to alignment, we also to be ensured such that it doesn't get diluted or diverted or stretched in different forms. Sometimes deviations are accepted in adverse situation like in tsunami, so where it takes kind of positive note. Also, we also talked about the encouraging the donor stakeholder in an active involvement in meeting so that they come and participate in the meeting. So if not, when there is a challenge in attending this meeting, they lose awareness as well as they not understanding about the, or they get lost about the latest amendment rules and guidelines. Things about the motivation and focus throughout the journey for converting idea in implementation action is, we also discussed about the transparency, which we touched earlier. So transparency in terms of book of accounts as well as financial computational sheets should be reputational and should be trustworthy to build long-term relationship with NGOs. Sustainability program has a big challenge so that it doesn't suit when there is a crunch in fund. So we had as a punchline dialogue, what you mentioned, tarnish happens in no time, whereas trust happens over a long period of time. So building trust, ownership, enhancing cultural exchange, volunteering exchange community involvement with society also helps in leveraging the social media, monitor with the evaluation, brings close progress. Next, coming to the community encouragement, we touched upon the this came as a part of today's quiz. Always try to reach out to the community to embrace and help the needy people so that they thrive forward. So this happens only through like-minded people who have a complement and improve the morale of the society. Yeah. So when we talked about the working time, so people get stretched in the odd hours, so they need to take care of their health as well as they embrace their people so that the disappointment among the people is addressed. So there was one close insightful session which came as a quiz question is, what is a way of registering for a trust? So there are 3 ways of registering for a trust. Either we can start with 2 people to form a trust and start the activity by closely working with KPG by adhering to compliance. These were the crux nuts of today's session, sir. Within my capacity, I could able to sum up in 5 minutes. 3 minutes
This is
more.
beyond capacity, sir. I can't tell you how delighted I am to hear you after a long time to listen to that thing, sir. I'm sure next time we get an opportunity, we can help him with the question and a recapitulation with the question. So every question, one recapitulation. So Arsu, sir, if I may
Thank
ask you,
you.
did you Did you find anything that has been missing from
No,
your
no,
end
no,
that has
no.
been covered?
It's a comprehensive content. Yeah,
Lovely, sir. I'm
yeah,
just so happy every time to have you.
yeah,
An amazing summary that you do. So thank
yeah,
you so much for that lovely summary. Also, so we're coming to the end of the
yeah,
program. So we'll
yeah.
be having vote of thanks now.
Thank you.
After which we're going to be having an open networking session. So I was just wanting to know if you're okay to continue to stay with us, or you would want to take a gap after this vote of thanks, sir.
No, I can continue. Yeah,
Lovely, sir. Thank you
yeah.
so much for
Thank you.
having you for continuation of the session.
Thank you.
So yes, lovely everybody. Thank you for this beautiful session. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you and have a grateful understanding of all of you being present. So moving to the understanding of the vote of thanks, the line which has broadly taken into my attention, which also my dad had told me, and now I heard from Mr. Arsu as well, and recapitulated by one Mr. Sendil Kumar, was um, damages doesn't take a second for anything to get damaged, but it takes a lot of effort to have a very good and strong reputation. So it's a beautiful phrase which whoever has done this coining of phrase is a very beautiful thing. So yes, there's a lot of learning in that. So that's been attentive into my ears for a very long time. Other three important words which has been a catchy for me was transparency. Is very important to have a transparency, be it any relationship, having a transparent, not just the NGOs. I believe that it has to be in any relationship, has to be transparent, open communications, and be open for feedback. So, which is very, very important. So, yes, thank you, Arsu sir, for that beautiful word, which has allowed me to have a insightful thinking on the same again. So, understanding with the same, let me quickly take you back to the understanding of the purpose of this community that we have. So Leaders Connect 360 is a hybrid model, which all of us know, of leadership community, where every Wednesday from 6:30 to 7:15, we invite a leader who is a master in their field to provide solutions for our real-time leadership challenges. Much like the valuable experience we had today, our guest, Mr. Arasu, who had added a lot of value and insight on knowing and sharing information on NGO, been a very strong opening for all of us to understand. Additionally, every last week of the month, we invite an author to share the knowledge and insights from their book. Please follow our social media platform. Please do. From the bottom of the heart, I request everyone to follow up our social media platform and share this information of flyers to everyone, so that everybody near you and around you can take the benefit of the weekly episode and the quarterly episode that we have online and offline. So joining the community is very simple. You just need to connect Arul. If Arul is not available, click the social media link and share your information in the chat box. I'm sure Arul will be able to do the needful for the same. So it gives me an immense pleasure to thank our guest, Mr. Arsu. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for being a part of program today. And panel discussion leader Priyanka, you did an amazing job. Thank you so much for the lovely questions that you shared. I'm sure Arsu sir has taken a lot of efforts to take down point of everything and to give us an insight for today's episode. So thank you so much, Priyanka, for that, for those questions. Rashmi, for the beautiful twist of the questions that in quiz that you shared with us, was an amazing insight. After, I think today's the first episode where nobody won the prize and everybody. So yes, so thanks, Rashmi, for that lovely quiz question. And Chandra, sir, of course, how can I forget, for the beautiful summary that you shared today with us. I've been waiting to have the delightful of years to listen from you. So thank you so much from all of you. And I would request the ones who are new members to please continue staying. So share your gesture of sharing your information after the vote of thanks video shared by Mr. Arul. And also, thank you, Arul, for the beautiful effort that you take every week after week in order to get us the most beautiful person on the dais to get insight and have a beautiful knowledge from them. So thank you, Arul. Thank you for that beautiful effort that you take every time.
Thank you.
Yes, Arul, you can have the video, please. Lovely. I like the logo design, Arun. That is blue and that green color is beautiful. It's nice. Nice. So we changed that, no? It's beautiful.